here, Manderscheid Media. So we are on location, Manderscheid Auto Appraisals, and I got a wicked one for you here. We're back in Mopar Town, and this is a really cool story. So I'm just gonna switch the camera around and we're gonna get rolling on this. Obviously you don't see a car yet, but you see some boards, and I need to start with that. So let's do that. All right, so we're here, southwestern Saskatchewan, 67 Dodge Coronet 500. So the original owner is this gentleman here, Ron Bender, who has unfortunately passed away. Now, from or through Manderscheid Auto Appraisals, I've been appraising quite a few vehicles here lately that, unfortunately, you know, people are, as life is, it pass away, and now the next generation is on to, you know, be the caretakers. So this car was ordered brand new by Ron from Gardner Motors in Medicine Hat, Alberta, and he traded in a 63 Parisienne and had to boot, I think it was, what's here, $22,000-ish, right around there. So it was ordered with the 14-inch wheels. Now, these last few videos, I'm not going to call out anybody's specific names, but everybody's, again, trying to hurt my feelings. And I told you, you can't do this. So this must have been his Christmas present, December 28th, 1966. So 383 two-barrel, no charge heater, push button, radio, rear speakers, power steering, mag wheel covers. So this has got what I'm going to call them road wheels with the trim rings, heavy duty suspension, block heater, console, automatic. It's got the horn ring, tinted glass, and a Sure Grip differential. So, again, we're going to go outside because that's where it is, so we can get a good view of it. We just fired it up here and took it outside, so we're going to go out for a quick walk. There's a diaper viper. Oh, but that's way better. Look at that. Beautiful. So the Coronet 500 had a different trim package than the RT or a Coronet 440. So it's got the stainless, or I don't know exactly what you want to, I think it's stainless. All that trim around the bottom edge of the car with the designation Coronet 500. So it's two-door hardtop, turn down exhaust tips, bumperettes. I think this is the first 67 Coronet 500 I think I've actually seen Coronet RTs and 440s. And again, 67 and 66, different but similar in their years. Yeah, just such a cool look. The couple of things here unique. We have the Coronet 500 designation in the door panels. We're thinking this is original mileage. So we're 58,000 original miles. So the previous owner, Ron, this was his baby. So I am out here appraising this car, and it does have aftermarket cruise control put on, if anybody snuffed that out or seen that right away. It's got the console mounted tack, and I have a cool other option piece that he has I have to show you. It's back in the shop, and I'll show it to you in a minute here. All right, so here's that other piece that I was talking about just here in the video. It's an actual vacuum gauge, which is what they used to use to help you with mileage or knowing where your mileage could be at. It's an original Chrysler piece. I've only ever seen one other one, and it was sitting in a box in the trunk when the car came back to Saskatchewan. We went through the car. So this is cool, a factory Mopar piece. So this would be in the console where the tack would essentially be. Can't have both, it's one or the other. But yeah, I sucked on the end of the hose, and it actually holds 25 inches of vacuum, and the plugins are just for the light inside. But this is wicked. Yeah, so it was, you know, another possibility for the console. But I mean, the tack is still better, I think, but the vacuum gauge is cool. I've seen it on a few Chevys, so you know if you're driving hard, you know, your mileage is going to be poor, which, I mean, that's common sense, but this is neat. I mean, you could definitely feather it along with the throttle to try and, you know, have some type of fuel economy, I guess. So yeah, super cool piece. 120 mile an hour speedometer. So there's your trim ring or your horn trim. This one, again, the internet pretty soon, some of you know-it-alls, you're going to have your own YouTube channel and I can speak on your stuff. But 67, to the best of my knowledge, you could order these headrests, one, both, or none. And this one has both headrests. And that Hemi GTX is the same with dual headrests. In 68, it was a different story. But in 66 and 67, I believe it is an option. We're uncertain if the interior has ever been touched. We don't think so. Knowing the previous owner, or not me, but the son-in-law and the daughter that are here now that own it. Yeah, he was very much so. This was his baby for sure. Relocated the antenna. It has been repainted once and done extremely well. It's very hard to tell actually where they changed the paint. There is a line, but it's very hard to see. They matched it very well. So yeah, trunk, right rear location for the antenna. I do have the keys in my pocket. I have to show you this unmolested trunk, which is pretty awesome. It has, I think, the original spare tire that has never been driven on. It does have obviously some car show seats and stuff, but so this has all been painted and done, again, like I said, very, very well. This original trunk mat, I kept the wing nut off here, so if you're asking about it, don't worry. And there's the original spare tire stuff. I don't know if there's any material taken off that tire. I don't think so. So it's just cool. Like the gentleman who had this, Ron, he definitely, took extremely good care of this car. And his son-in-law was like, yeah, he's never driven it. I don't even know if he ever sat in it for years and years and years. It was just his car. So it's neat, again, that it's in that good of condition, or it is in this good of condition after all these years. And when we're talking about, restored vehicles and what's original and what isn't, again, smart asses on the internet will tell you exactly everything because they're the smartest people around. There is definitely some scenarios out there that we don't necessarily know. I'm going to open the hood and I'm going to leave this up for debate in the comments section. Again, be nice, or you can just buzz off. These are the original books that came with the car. Now, unfortunately, the sales brochure, it got wet and the pages are all stuck together, so that's unfortunate. But it's the original owner's book. So I mean, there's your VIN number, Garden Motors, and then these are when the oil changes. Like, just super cool stuff. I think all of this stuff all adds, not necessarily adds to the value of the vehicle, but it adds to the story of when cars, I don't know, I would say when cars were cars, I guess, but it's just one of those things where the vehicles that we have nowadays, they don't give us the same, I don't think they don't give us the same value back. You can pick any make model you want. There's junk in all of it. These ones here, everything's got a style to it. Now, again, when these were originally new, they were just a car too, but now as 50, 60, 70 years have gone by, they're definitely not just a car anymore. So it's had some work under the hood. So it's now a 4-barrel. At some point in its life, intake manifold, carburetor, air cleaner assembly has been changed. Yes, the valve covers are a different color. Just talking with the owners now about, maybe doing a engine pull and doing a detail. So that may or may not be happening. So there's our cruise control. That's going to be adios, I'm sure. Aftermarket. It's got the CertiCard. Now, this, I think, is cool. There's our CertiCard. So when you bought it, it got punched, and it is Ronald Bender from Hilda, Alberta. Like, how freaking cool is that? That, I think, is just wicked. Keep this plate. Do not, so many times the plates are missing. So now that this plate is for the original owner and it's with the son-in-law and daughter, I think it's, again, it just adds to the cool factor of what this is. Fender mounted signal lights. There's our wheels with the trim rings and the black painted in there with 14s. Yeah, 8 3/4 rear differential. Yeah, this is super, super awesome. So anyway, I just wanted to send this video out there in remembrance and celebration of Ron keeping this car for as long as he could and keeping such good care of it that, you know, we all get to still enjoy it. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and thank you for the owners here to let me do the video of it. Always appreciate it. Dual mirrors. Let's add dual mirrors into this. All right, hit the like, subscribe button, share with all your friends. See you out real soon. Bye for now.